Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, I'm very well. How about you? Alhamdulillah. In this totally good opportunity, we will study about narrative. So, after watching this video, you can answer some questions related to narrative. Now, let's study together.
Narrative, Bahasa Inggris Peminatan kelas 11 SMA semester 1. Narrative text is a kind of text to retell the story that is in past tense. Jadi, narrative text adalah satu macam teks untuk menceritakan kembali cerita yang ada di masa lampau. What is the purpose of narrative text? What are the generic structure? The purpose of narrative text is to entertain the readers or listeners. The generic structure of narrative text: number 1, orientation; number 2, complication; number 3, resolution; number 4, reorientation; number 5, evaluation. Number 1, orientation. It set the scene and introduce the participants. It answers the questions who, when, what, and where. Pada susunan orientation itu mengatur tentang tempat kejadian, tokoh, sehingga di bagian itu kita bisa tahu siapa pelakunya, kapan kejadiannya, apa yang terjadi, dan di mana kejadiannya. Number 2, complication, tells the problems of the story and how the main character solve them. Pada susunan yang kedua ini menceritakan masalah-masalah pada cerita itu dan bagaimana tokoh utama menyelesaikan masalahnya. Number 3, resolution. The crisis is resolved for better or worse. Jadi di susunan yang ketiga ini menceritakan tentang bagaimana kemelut itu diselesaikan menjadi lebih baik atau menjadi lebih buruk. Number 4, reorientation. The ending of the story, it can be happy ending or sad ending. Jadi di bagian 4 ini akhir dari cerita bisa happy ending atau sad ending. Number 5, evaluation. The stepping back to evaluate the story or the moral message of the story. Jadi di bagian terakhir ini menceritakan tentang langkah mundur untuk mengevaluasi cerita atau pesan moral dari cerita tersebut. Language features: number 1, use active verbs; number 2, use past tense; number 3, use conjunction, also temporal conjunction; number 4, use the first person or the third person; number 5, use specific nouns; number 6, use adjective or adverbs. Jadi ciri-ciri bahasa yang digunakan dalam naratif teks yang pertama itu kata kerjanya aktif, kemudian tensesnya tenses yang lampau, yang kemudian nomor 3 itu menggunakan penghubung, yang keempat itu pronounnya itu orang pertama atau orang ketiga, dan yang selanjutnya menggunakan kata benda yang spesifik, dan yang terakhir menggunakan kata sifat dan kata keterangan. Example: a father learns a lesson from his son. Fallon was a carpenter. He was living in a village. His mother died a long time back. His aged father, Kapan, lived with him. Kapan was very weak. He could not even walk well. He was so weak, it was because Fallon did not give him enough food. He had given his father a small earthen plate. Even a small quantity of rice in the plate appeared to be much. Fallon was a bad man. Seorang ayah belajar sebuah pelajaran dari anak laki-lakinya. Fallon adalah seorang tukang kayu. Dia tinggal di sebuah desa. Ibunya meninggal lama. Ayahnya yang sudah tua, Kapan, tinggal bersamanya. Kapan sangat lemah, bahkan dia tidak bisa berjalan dengan baik. Dia begitu lemah, ini dikarenakan Fallon tidak memberinya cukup makanan. Dia telah memberinya sepiring kecil, bahkan sedikit nasi sudah terlihat banyak. Fallon adalah seorang yang jahat. Fallon had a son. His name is Mutu. Mutu was just 10 years old. He was a very good boy. He loved his grandfather. He had great respect for his grandfather. He did not like his father's attitude and character because his father was treating his grandfather cruelly. Fallon mempunyai seorang anak laki-laki namanya Mutu. Mutu berumur 10 tahun. Dia anak baik. Dia sayang kakeknya. Dia hormat sekali dengan kakeknya. Dia tidak suka perangai ayahnya karena ayahnya memperlakukan kakeknya dengan jahat. One day, Kapan was eating his food out of earthen plate that his son had given to him. The earthen plate fell down. The plate broke into pieces. The food also fell on the floor. Fallon was walking at the other end of the room. He saw the broken plate. He was very angry with his father. The old man felt bad about what happened. He was sorry for his mistake. Suatu hari, Kapan sedang makan dengan piring yang terbuat dari tanah yang diberikan oleh anak laki-lakinya. Piringnya jatuh dan pecah. Fallon sedang bekerja di ujung lain ruangan itu. Dia melihat piring pecah itu. Dia sangat marah pada ayahnya. Laki-laki tua itu merasa tidak enak dengan kejadian itu. Dia minta maaf karena kesalahannya. Fallon's son, Mutu, saw this. He did not like his father. His father was ill-treating his grandfather. He was afraid to speak against his father. He was sad about his grandfather. But he was not powerful to stand in support of his grandfather. Anak laki-laki Fallon, Mutu, mengetahui ini. Dia tidak suka dengan ayahnya. Ayahnya memperlakukan kakeknya tidak baik. Dia takut untuk membicarakan dengan ayahnya. Dia sedih tentang kakeknya. Tetapi dia tidak punya kekuatan untuk membantu kakeknya. The next day, Mutu took some of his father's carpentry tools and a piece of wood. He worked with the tools to make a wooden plate. His father saw him walking. "What are you making, Mutu?" he asked. "I'm making a wooden plate," replied Mutu. "A wooden plate? What's for?" asked his father. "I'm making it for you, father. When you grow old, like grandfather, you will need a plate for food. A plate made from earth can break very easily. Then I may scold you severely. So I want to give you a wooden plate. It may not break so easily." Hari berikutnya, Mutu mengambil beberapa peralatan tukang kayu dan sepotong kayu. Dia membuat piring kayu. Ayahnya melihat ia mengerjakannya. "Kamu sedang membuat apa?" tanya ayahnya. "Saya sedang membuat piring kayu," jawab Mutu. "Piring kayu? Untuk apa?" tanya ayahnya. "Saya membuat ini untukmu, ayah. Ketika tua nanti, seperti kakek, ayah akan membutuhkan sebuah piring untuk makanan. Piring dari tanah dapat pecah dengan mudah. Kemudian saya akan memaki-maki. Jadi saya ingin memberimu piring kayu. Ini tidak mudah pecah." The carpenter was shocked to hear this. Only now he realized his mistake. His father was kind to Fallon. He had looked after Fallon very well. Now he was old. Fallon was treating his father severely. Fallon was now very sad about his own behavior. He realized his mistakes. He then became a different person. From that day, Fallon treated his father with great respect. Fallon learned a lesson from his own son. Tukang kayu itu terkejut mendengar ini. Sekarang dia menyadari kesalahannya. Ayahnya baik hati ke Fallon. Dia telah menjaga Fallon dengan baik. Sekarang dia tua. Fallon memperlakukan ayahnya tidak baik. Fallon sekarang sedih dengan perilakunya. Dia menyadari kesalahannya. Kemudian dia berubah. Sejak saat itu, Fallon memperlakukan ayahnya dengan rasa hormat. Fallon belajar satu pelajaran dari anak laki-lakinya sendiri. Quiz: How was Fallon character? Answer: Fallon was a bad man. Summary atau rangkuman. Number 1, narrative text is a kind of text to retell the story that is in past tense. Number 2, the generic structure, orientation, complication, resolution, reorientation, evaluation.